Mark, bewildered and concerned for the fragile creature's welfare, scooped up the trembling bird in his palm. He knew that the chances of survival for this feathered foundling were slim, but he couldn't just leave it to the mercy of nature. With a determined heart, he rushed to his sister's veterinary clinic. Dr. Emily, the veterinarian, examined the bird, identifying it as a songbird from the moment she saw it. She decided to name the little one Kletska. The nest was nowhere in sight, presumably destroyed by a storm or some other misfortune. Kletska was a peculiar and charming sight, with remnants of her eggshell still clinging to her delicate body. Emily couldn't help but notice that, despite the chick's odd appearance, she was undeniably cute. With great care, Kletska was placed in an incubator, a cozy haven where she would safely grow and thrive, ensuring she received food every 30 minutes for 14 hours a day. This baby bird had an insatiable appetite, devouring crickets, worms, insects they caught, and a special, budget-friendly chick food. As the days passed, an incredible transformation began to unfold. Kletska's downy feathers started to give way to more defined plumage. A fluffy mohawk crowned her head, adding to her charm. The little bird grew stronger, confidently sitting up and gradually opening her eyes to discover the world around her. Day by day, Kletska's wing feathers took shape, encased in horn sheaths that would eventually yield to the urge to spread and fly. Emily documented every step of this wondrous journey, sharing it with the world through a blog. Over time, the incubator became less of a necessity as Kletska's feathers matured and she learned to regulate her own body temperature. With a twinkle in their eyes, Emily and Mark moved her to a larger cage adorned with various twigs. This new space allowed her to spread her wings, and to their amazement, Kletska began to fly and hop from branch to branch with the grace of a seasoned aviator. One day, Emily introduced a touch of nature into Kletska's life, placing branches with leaves in her cage. The little bird was overjoyed, instinctively searching for the tree buds she loved. Then, the long-awaited day of freedom arrived. Kletska, without a hint of hesitation, leapt into the open air. For a moment, she lingered, as if to express gratitude to her caring human friends, and then, in a swift flutter of wings, she vanished into the verdant embrace of the forest.